Hey, this is Nikkei in North Carolina, and I am a street level marketer. And what that means is I help people to take actionable steps into their business, no matter if they're starting a storefront business or they're doing an online business or they're looking to expand. And what I like to do is I want to be able to take some steps and help you out. I have an amazing person here that I have been using her product for a little while. It is so like, it freaks me out. When I was in, and I still run a successful health and wellness center, and we have an enormous amount of documents, which are like paper and Xerox copy and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, maybe you're a teacher, or maybe you fill out forms, or you have applications, or maybe you have forms that people fill out online that start out as a physical PDF, and how to convert those. I'm talking about nothing no less than Docsmore, which is like really tearing up the market because they're challenging people to say, we can be able to take PDF documents and turn them into digital documents and fill the forms out so that when somebody gets it, or they fill it out, or they download it or whatever, it looks professional. It does not look, kind of junky. And Bobby Srivastav, who is the CEO of Docsmore, took some time. She's actually in Des Moines today. She's on the road with her husband, and her daughter's in the background, and she might jump in. And I and I asked her just to kind of, just before she jumps on the plane, to share a little bit more about what Docsmore is about. And also, I'm going to share a little at the end of this quick video on how you can access Docsmore for a ridiculously cool price. So, Bobby, take it away.
Great. Thank you so much, Nikkei. So let me share my screen.
What is Docsmore anyway? Because I know some people ask about that. What is Docsmore?
So Docsmore at its core is a cloud-based document management and facilitation system, and more. So the more is what you're going to see in the demo, but at a high level, we make, as you stated, we make any document, any PDF document interactive, which means it's fillable online. You can sign online. We allow, what's unique about us is all the data that you're collecting from the form. I'm actually logging in right now. All the data that you're collecting from the form is easily searchable and exportable in Excel. So instead of hand keying a PDF document into Excel file for easy access and easy storage, we allow you a way to easily export that into Excel. We also allow cloud storage, so all your documents are in the cloud for easy access. We are highly secure, so we're on HIPPA compliant servers. We have top-notch security in our application. And then finally, all the data, if you have a business process that you need to autofill forms, you can autofill forms using our system because all the data that's collected can be pre-filled in other forms. So we're basically doing your entire business process management, whether you're a one-person company or you're a large multi-billion-dollar company, there's a space for Docsmore. So the first step is I'm going to upload a document. And I'm going to go into my demo folder, and I'm just going to upload a very simple PDF document. So I'm going to upload it. I'll launch the editor. So this is my document. So it's a traditional PDF document, and what I'm going to do is showcase you tools that makes it interactive. So in our toolbox, we give you various ways to make your document interactive. So under our common form controls, you could collect things like single line text, multi-line text. So we have a client that's using this for scholarship applications where she's collecting paragraphs of information. You could collect numeric fields. So as easy as click and drag. You can collect dates. We also allow you to collect radio buttons, check boxes. You can create your own drop downs. They could be mutually exclusive, meaning if you select one option, the other option doesn't appear. So a lot of conditional logic at its basic level is in Docsmore. A little bit on our extended text controls. So we can allow you special formatting for some of your common fields like phone numbers, email address, social security numbers. when I go into specialized controls, I have a way to collect an image. I can collect a signature. And then we also have a functionality called webcam signature. So an image box, for example, we have a client that's using this functionality to upload vaccination documents for pets. So instead of figuring out how to get that information, typically like, here's a piece of paper, make a copy of it and put it in a file, you can be totally digital by taking a picture of that document and using Docsmore for storage. We also offer you to collect payments through our products. So if you've got PayPal and Stripe, we do integrate with those products. We integrate with Google, so we can collect addresses and validate that it is the right address. And then online helpers, which really allows your users a very easy experience. So if you need to put a post-it instructions, to give them some instructions like, hey, don't forget to, make sure you use this document, or if you need to give them helpful instructions, it's a post-it note. So I'm just going to say hello in that one. And then once I've completed setting up my document, now I have a way, if I go into action menu, I have a way to send the documents. And we allow you to send the documents in multiple ways. So after you test the document, you could either use share ready link, which means I'm gonna share this to as many people as I want. I could put it on my website, share it via email, put it on my social media, or I could launch a workflow. And what workflow does, it allows you to, if you've got a contract that needs multiple signatures, you can launch that workflow to say, hey, it needs to route it. That's where the facilitation portion of our product comes in. We make it very easy for you to send that document to as many people as you want in a workflow fashion.
I wanted to interrupt you right quick there, Bobby, because when you were doing your demo, I was noticing this is a demo too. And let's say, and I'm just throwing this out there, you are a real estate agent and you need a real estate document signed. Now, there's a standard way, Xerox and all that kind of foolishness. What if you can send your entire real estate document to, whoever there needs to be, or maybe it's a legal document that you scan the legal document and then that way, all parties who need a copy of that, not only you, but the lawyer and the seller or the buyer, or whoever else is in that case has a copy of that document. And so you just have those fields, which is like the name, telephone number, how much you selling the house for and all that other kind of stuff in there. And then you can fill those forms out, fill those fields out. And then people can, who are the appropriate people need to sign off or countersign or whatever, so that it saves the time. I know from when I was doing a house sale, it just took too much time for the seller to sign a document, the buyer to sign a document, the lawyer to get a hold of it. And this just just compresses that down so that all parties are happy. And if it's in our case, it was a property that we were purchasing, it can be done, you can save days, out of the time it takes to mail this stuff to people who, the seller might be in, who knows, Canada, and the buyer might be in Florida. So it's just really, just makes it much easier. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Nika, to your point, we actually had a client use our product because her workflow, she's collecting signatures from medical professionals. They're in surgery rooms. They're seeing patients. So a document could take 3 months to get it completed. So they're working on special projects. So think about the time, like I'm not getting funding for my project because I'm waiting for 5 other signatures to come. So using Docsmore, she used Docsmore, and that 3-month timeline went to 1 week. And I wasn't happy with the 1 week, but we are talking about doctors, and even though with digital, they had to take the time to sign it. But we saved 2 months, 2 months and 3 weeks in that process. And they were able to get that money right away after they signed it faster. So that's the power of Docsmore, is we really are about digital transformation and making exactly what you're talking about, making that very easy.
I love it. I truly do love it because, and I know you got to get back to what you're doing real quickly, but as I was saying earlier, in my health and wellness practice, and I know, and I've said this so many times, acupuncture documents, or if you've ever had acupuncture, if you've gone to a medical office, or you've been to any one of those offices where you got like this long form, which is like ask you a whole bunch of questions, and you got to come in oftentimes, sometimes it happens at the dentist's office or whatever. You could be sitting there 15, 20 minutes, how fast you can write. And you say your appointment starts at 10 and you got to wait 20 minutes to fill out this document right there at the doctor's office, which takes you a lot more time. Why couldn't you get that document sent to you at your home, in the comfort of your home? You fill it out. It's all kumbaya. You sign whatever you need to do. You send it off to the doctor's office. You get there at 10 o'clock. God dog it, if you don't go in and see that doctor or that acupuncturist at 10 o'clock versus I actually don't get treated until 10:20 because I'm spending time that I'm actually currently paying for to fill out documents.
And what's interesting about it is, think about your diagnosis. If you're spending 20 minutes filling out this big paperwork, what's your initial diagnosis going to be? Are they going to be able to study your file in 2 minutes? They're just doing a cursory glance. But if they had that document ahead of time and they actually prepped for you, you're going to get a better treatment because they know, hey, I have X, Y, and Z. So that's in addition to wait times, we're able to, with our product, because you're getting it done proactively instead of reactively, you're able to get better treatments in that example because your acupuncturist or your massage therapist knows you before you come in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Bobby, for taking time. I did say if you hung out for a little bit of time, I'm going to send a link on this page so that you get a special pricing to be able to try out Docsmore for a little while. I would encourage you, if you are a lawyer or you're in a physician's office or you're just a small practice, or maybe you run an online business that requires you to have physical documentation so that your customers or your clients actually come in contact with. Maybe it's IRS paperwork, who knows? But it's something so that you can access this and you can store it. So look for the link at this page, at the bottom of this page. Sure, Lois, at the top. I don't know where it's going to go on this video, but get yourself to Docsmore, and that way you can actually take everything that's complex and not use these giant file storage cabinets that I do, and you got to pay for storage all over creation, which costs you extra money. You can take all those documents and put them in the cloud, which makes your life much easier. This is Nikkei in North Carolina, thanking you for being here, and I will look for you in a successful magazine or a book or online in the future. Bye for now.
Bye.
Yes.
Okay.
We're good.
Yay!
Oh, I got to stop recording because it's still recording.